trans women need to disclose. And that'll keep them from being harmed, you say? And that's coming from a demographic who's receiving the highest gender-based violence. A group who I remember on here talked about getting a Google number so that way if some man asks you for your number, you have a number to give and still be able to leave with your life because you are able to comply with the request. A demographic who should very well understand that simply saying no could cost you your life. The same demographic that overwhelmingly chose the bear. I am so sick and tired of y'all having all the answers for trans folks and you don't even have the answer for you.
Hi, my babies. How are you? This will, I promise you, be a brief video. I wanted to say to the young lady whose video I kind of stitched, I guess. You can't really stitch on YouTube, but I guess this is my way of stitching. But I just want to thank her. I want to thank her for her just for her understanding and support and solidarity of the dolls. And this is a message to my trans sisters, my dolls. Going forward, I'm not going to generalize all melanated women, cishet melanated women. I'm not going to generalize because what I have seen over the last year or so, year and a half, I've seen so many black cishet women that get it. They get it. They know we're not an enemy. They know why we are. A lot of them are mothers. They know their children. They see their children. They see their children, and they know that, yeah, these children are born this way. We're born. A lot of the trans women today, we're born this way. So a lot of them get it. And they not only get that aspect of it, but they get the parts about the intersectionality of oppression. Whether you're a black woman or a black trans woman, they get it. And they're not in emotion. They're not in their head. They understand it to the point where they get it and they stand with us. There's so many. I'm bumping into a lot of black cis women or biological. I don't mind. I've never really called anyone cis until recently, and I really just feel like I want to just call them biological women, even though we didn't come up with the word cis. I'd rather just call them biological females or whatever. It's no disrespect. I don't want to, if you don't want to be called cis, I'm not going to call you cis. Even I don't really call, in my everyday life, I don't call female cis. But I just want my trans sisters to know that they're not all against our biological female sisters and mothers and aunties and grandmothers. There are a lot of them that stand with us. They get it. They smart. Black women have always saved this world. And we know this. We see it. They've saved this country. They've saved every other country. And so they understand the play. I know all the black women in my life that have been in my life ever since I was a kid are like private detectives. They get it. They probe deeper. So they have a whole other level of intelligence that no one else has. And that's where a lot of us get it from. I'm going to address the ones that are transphobic accordingly. But I'm not going to generalize all biological black women or just all biological females. I'm not going to do that anymore. And even in anger, I'm going to make a conscious effort to say some, which I kind of have in my videos, but I just want to make an even more conscious effort to say some, not all. Because I have seen I've met too many of them. I've seen too many of them online that stand with us in a way that we need going forward. They're not all against us, I promise you. They get it. They know they've had to deal with the oppression. They know what oppression is. They've had to deal with these men the way we deal with them. They get it. They understand. So I just want to say thank you to all of the all of my females, all of my women that get it. Thank you for getting it. And thank you for standing with us, because literally no one else has. And it's sad. But I want to thank you personally, because this has restored my faith. Yes, I have to argue with a lot of them online, because they are just mean and hateful when it comes to us and just other people. But these are the type of women right now, the ones that I'm opposing. These are the ones that I want to surround myself with. These are the sisters that I want. You know what I'm saying? In and out of the community. These are the people that I want in my cipher, in my tribe. I want to be able to support them and vice versa. I want to be able to love on them and vice versa, because they get it. And I think with everything going on in this country, with everything going on in this world, and especially in this country now, and all of the anti-trans stuff online, I needed to see a few of these beautiful women that support us, that get it. And it has restored my faith in black women, to be honest with you. Even though the black women in my life are sweet and cool, and I have great sisterhood with black women, but I think the issue is when I get online and I see certain things. But yes, please, and every time I post, if I post anybody, like a woman, any type of woman, whether she's biological or a trans woman, if I post them on this, please go and support them and follow them. Because usually if I'm only going to post people that have something good or funny or clever to say, some good people, I'm only going to repost good people. So please, by all means, if you need just good content that you want to watch, I'm going to post a lot of these people, and please seek them out. I'm going to put their information in the description bar. And just go and follow them on TikTok and different places, because these are some great women, and we're going to need this. We're going to need as many allies going forward. And we all, not only just the trans women, but every woman in this country is going to need an ally. And we need to be there for each other. We need to mobilize, and we need to develop our own little army of sisters that we can fight and resist. All right? I love y'all. Bye.